Welcome to Cocktails with Keith. With guest Lily. She doesn't know what to do.
Episode 14.
Episode 14, but who's Lily and who's Keith?
Me. You.
Okay. Well, we'd like to change things up a little bit today with a little walk-in and try to erase yesterday's situation from my memories. I lost a lot of sleep over this. But we're rejuvenated today. Lily has all her schoolwork done. We've had a good night's sleep. Everything's great.
I didn't do anything the last 2 days, so...
And schoolwork, she means.
Lots of work.
Lots of work. And thanks again to Jim for giving us more lemons, limes, oranges. We always need all that fresh stuff. We got some more delivered to us yesterday, so we can move forward with things in life. Do you have any questions for me?
Let's do more about Lily.
Oh, all right, good. More about Lily. Breakfast meat, sausage or bacon?
Sausage.
Sausage. All right. Patty or Lynx?
Patty.
All right, that's a quality choice. Well, Lily, why are we dressed like this? What are we going to make for a cocktail today?
A mint julep.
Mint julep time. Woo! What is in a mint julep?
2 ounces bourbon. Half-ounce simple syrup. 8 mint leaves.
We already have them ripped off the sprig.
Splash of club soda.
Yep.
And then garnish with mint.
Yeah, we're just going to garnish it with a mint sprig.
Yeah.
So, today we're going to use Maker's Mark bourbon, mainly because it's a little bit more potent and stronger than what we usually use with Jefferson's. Also, Jefferson's is pretty much empty. But this is almost 10% stronger proof than having Jefferson's, right? That's you know that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't you tell us a little bit about a mint julep?
Okay. As a bourbon-based cocktail, the mint julep is associated with the American South and the Kentucky Derby race. Traditional mint juleps were served in silver or pewter cups to allow frost to form on the outside of the cup.
So we don't have the silver or the pewter cups, but if you also look today in traditional and modern times, they have evolved. Some places will be more traditional and go with the silver or pewter, but other places use highball, rocks glasses, other glasses all throughout that. But the original thoughts with the silver and pewter was that if you hold it by the top of the rim or the bottom of the rim, it would create a frost around the glass and stay chilled longer because you are using crushed ice throughout this. What else we got?
Okay. The mint julep is believed to have started in the South during the 18th century and appears in literature and as early as 1784 and a remedy for a sick stomach and difficulty of swallowing. The term julep. The term julep is generally a sweet drink and a vehicle for medicine.
Right, so the drink itself, the sweet drink, we have the simple syrup and the mint, so it's soothing with the mint. But a lot of times the doctors might be prescribing, do this, do that, but also have a mint julep at the same time. And they say it's a vehicle for getting the medicine into the body. Also, as you said, what did you say? Was it 18th century, 17th century? Either way.
17.
There was a request for someone that was like, can you make a drink that's like, pre-prohibition? There you go. I like them apples, Eric. So, tell us a little bit more.
Okay. The mint julep has been associated with the Kentucky Derby race since 1938. Each year, they serve 120,000 juleps over the 2-day period. They serve extra premium custom-made juleps for $1,000 each.
So, any of our listeners and viewers that have actually been, Richie, Joe, Shayna, Rory? Potentially. If you have gone, add in your comments, your notes, your thoughts, and tell us how many of these $1,000 ones you had that at least what I've learned is the knowledge of this. And so these $1,000 ones are actually supposed to be made in gold, with gold and silver pewter or silver mugs. And then also the instead of using which I guess Old Forester is the bourbon. Old Forester is the bourbon that they use typically right now. That's their traditional bourbon. But in the premium one, they use Woodford Reserve, and they use mint from Ireland. They use ice cubes from spring water from the Bavarian Alps, and they use sugar from Australia. We don't have any of those things. We have this. So this is what you're gonna get.
Okay.
So another thing. Nope, we got all that. Okay. So let's start making the beverage. So first things first, Lily is going to muddle a little bit of the mint. So we actually removed all of the leaves. We removed 8. There's a few recipes and thoughts out there on how many you put, 6, 8, 12. We went with 8. So we have 8 mint leaves. Then we're going to use a little bit of the half an ounce of the simple syrup, and use that cup. Oop. And so when after she puts this in here, she's going to muddle it. But one of the thoughts on this muddling is you really want to be delicate with the mint. We're not trying to rip it apart. That's fine. Just put a little bit of that in there. We're not trying to rip it apart because we don't want the bits and pieces of that all throughout it. Yeah, just put that's a smidge more. That's fine. Okay. We don't want to rip it apart. We just want to actually open up the flavors and the oils in there. So she's not going to do a twisting motion as much as she's going to actually just dab through it. Try to open up all the leaves, make sure that they're all saturated. Keep going. You're doing everything right. Just keep doing it. Just don't stop. And so after we do this, we're going to go through the process of adding in, again, from the multiple recipes and things I saw. Once she opens this up, we're going to add in the bourbon, then the ice, and she's going to give it a little bit of a swirl to dance things around a little bit. Do you think it's right? I trust you. What do you think?
Yes.
All right, there we go. Put it right in that cup. Right there. Perfect. Now I'm going to put 2 ounces in here. I've seen it as much as 2.5, actually. But
where is the thing?
Well, where's that person? Don't worry about this.
How much?
All right. So two full ones of this. Don't rest it on there because it may fall over. All right, there's one. You can do the next one. Yeah, a little bit more.
There you go.
All right, put that puppy in there. All right, careful with that. Now we crushed up some ice already earlier today, so we're gonna fill this up until we get to the top of the glass. I'll hold like that. Put the hand up there to hold it. There you go. A little bit more. That's fine, just fill it right up there. All right, that's good. Now we're gonna swirl this around a little bit to mix up the juices, mix up the mint, mix up the sugar, the simple syrup in there. Yeah, keep going. All right, don't worry about that. It's fine. This hand can also hold that. There you go.
My left hand does not like
just
to
keep
be
going like that. There we go. All right. Tap that, put that down in there. That's fine. You don't want to break it apart, so okay. Now I'm going to put a little bit more ice in there. Just a little bit more. All right, and then we're going to top it off with a little bit of club soda. So we'll just put a little bit of the club soda up to the top.
Tell me when to stop.
Yep, we know when the top is. A little bit more. That's good. That's it. All right, now put in our garnish.
It looks like a tiny tree.
It is. It's a little mint tree. So another trick when you're making these drinks at home, you're putting in, so you put in your mint right there. When you put your straw in, place it next to, jeez.
You killed it.
Place to next to the mint. So each time you take a sip, you might be able to get a little bit of the aroma. Let's see how this tastes.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bourbony drink. Delicious drink. Thanks for making it for me. Anything else to add for the guests?
Thank you guys for watching.
We'll be back again tomorrow. Stay safe and drink up.
Bye.
Bye.